They were just, guys being themselves, singing what they did in the everyday, and that's really important, I think. We don't sing about, oh yeah, let's go pimp outside, like fucking, yeah, we just sing about how much sometimes work sucks, how much, how much you like getting fucked up every now and then, and like, I don't know, just being honest. And I think that's really important, and I think people can tell that that's true,
Do you? So are you considering? There's a lot of work. I'm thinking about writing a paper on worker exploitation right now for one of my classes. You work. You guys are probably blue collar. Do you feel like?
Just 1 second. We're doing an interview, dude.
All right. Yeah.
Just sort of wondering if you guys are interested in what the politics behind your band might be.
I think the only rule we have as for like the inside thing is, don't feel restricted to whatever like material we come out. Like, it's not like sometimes you can see bands that it almost seems like they only have to play fast, and like that song is a little bit more melodic. No, that song won't go, but. I mean, we don't give a fuck about that, If we like it, we play it.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
I mean, we all write. We all write for the band. I mean, me less of everyone, but because I don't know how to play all the instruments like these guys do. But yeah, we all have our different styles, and we help each other with everything. So I mean, I think with a lot of bands, like Javier was saying, you can tell when there's like one person who's the driving force behind that band, and I think we definitely have the driving forces in this band, but we all take our own personal touch to everything we do, which I think is awesome. It's the first band I've been in that I can literally say from day one I've been a part of every single song. So that's amazing for me. I've always joined bands that have already been around for a couple years, so this has been a whole new, amazing experience.
Let's try to move this because I'm not going to miss TSOL, neither are you. Tell me your influences, how this is formulating a direction for your band.
The influence is always for me.
And do you want to talk about what was it? The Winter Olympics was in Hammarskjöld.
Yeah, yeah. The influences for me always. I mean, the influence can come from anywhere. You could usually lyrical wise, and I guess politics. I mean, it all comes down to politics, for me personally. Politics, but you can get inspired by art as well, and whatever, but art is usually inspired by politics and blah, 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 blah. So for me, it's usually politics. I mean, growing up, and Sweden is supposed to be this perfect place, and we just felt, and I'm talking about my friends back home as well, that there was, if this is supposed to be paradise, there's more to it. If this is supposed to be some ideal, or like some sort of beacon of light, then there's supposed to be more to it, because, I mean, just look at the way we live, man. Let's just look at, look at the way the world lives, and how we're at, and what states we're in, and what's going on. I mean, you got, like we were talking about earlier here, you got the immigrants workers coming in, for example. This is a small little example of what's going on. You got these workers coming in, and then they end up sleeping out in the fields, and hence the song. That's just modern day slavery right there, or how come females are still making less of their dollar than males are? How come me and the lead singer here might be doing the same job and she's getting paid less than I am? I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? We laugh about it. I mean, we sit here and laugh about it, but that shit is that's what's going on right here, right now.
You know what?
That's the truth. So that inspires me. I'm pissed off. Everyone's pissed off. Fuck yeah, everyone's pissed off. How can you not be? You need to be angry at some point. If you're just sitting there going, well, I get my share. Well, what the fuck does that mean? You get your share. You're not the world. You're not what makes fucking us circle around the sun. It's not how we orbit around the sun. It's because you get paid.
Do you get paid more than me?
If we were to apply for the same job, I probably would.
Well, partially he's got more languages than you got. No, that might not be.
But the idea that it lingers. I mean, we laugh. I laugh, but that shit's true. That ideal.
It keeps echoing in my head. Like, I'm in an urban studies situation. It's like the Bum City Saints are like probably Gilman's first like packaged transnational punk band. Like you guys,
really true.
you guys are all from different places.
Well, that's a good thing because you need all the influences, and I mean, because then you get a lot of input, and then you get people that actually have been around a little bit, and then just have seen the world. I mean, and it's funny that how come we're 4 different people and we're all pissed off at the same kind of things. That should tell you something. So for me, it's usually politics. I mean, I might listen, of course, music in general. I might listen to a bunch of bands and get inspired, but it usually comes down to politics. Shit isn't my sound, as a cliche as my sound, that's how it is. I wouldn't say that's cliche anymore, because I think a lot of fucking bands don't even look, they don't even look around. Take a fucking look around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to get the fucking December the Chronicle to know what's going on. Just go from where the fuck you live and take a bus or a muni down and pass by Tenderloin and take a fucking peek around, you know. Unplug your little iPod and you're gonna see some shit, and that's your city. That's you. That's where you live. And how can you change that? Do you want to change it? I mean, that's up to you, but that's reality. It's fuck you can go from Mission up to Valencia and you'll see another world. If I was traveling, going to Valencia from Sweden, I'd be like, oh my god, this is fucking rad. I'm so happy. Oh, I want a mustache too. I go half a block down, I'm going to get arrested for buying a fucking burrito, you know what I mean? So, what's up there? So, yeah, how can you not get, the question is, how can you not get inspired? Who doesn't get inspired by that shit? You need to get inspired. And I said needs because I want to sound kind of cool. But you need to get inspired. If you're not, you should be.
Should we grow that mustache?
Something's wrong with you for not, yeah, I should be growing a fucking mustache, but then I just get like, oh, you're so hip. That's what would happen.
Yeah.
That's the fucking problem.
That's pretty much what happened.
But yeah, how can you not get, you look around, how can you not get inspired? Like, what is there not to sing about? Is everything fucking happy and everything is fucking great and we're all just like, who wants strawberries? That's not what's happening. That's not how, that's just not how it is.
All right.
There's a shitload of things to get inspired by, so that's what I get inspired by.
I appreciate your candidness. Shadow, what is it?
What's the question again?
When were the Olympics in Hawaii, dear?
If I would ever know what.
Who's your favorite skier?
The one that ran into the tree. Oh, was that
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Probably mine.
Trying to keep a high level here.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm the boring one here. I've been in California.
All right, what's the question? I forgot.
I'm just kind of trying to figure out what how you're seeing the influences in your band relating to the direction of your band and what the direction of your band might be.
Okay.
Along with what the influences might be.
Politics, as everyone says. There's a lot of anger and frustration, I think, between the 4 of us. I mean, even as a personal life between the 4 of us, we have a lot of frustration with each other in a good way. I mean, at the end of the day, it's good to know that we can all say I love you at the end of the day. But I guess maybe for me specifically, for me it's my own personal realm. I tend to have really bad anger and really bad just fluctuations of an emotion. I can flip out about the tiniest fucking thing. You know, somebody ate my last piece of gum and I can throw a piece of glass at the wall and start punching the wall, no other. Or somebody can steal $5 and for some reason it won't bother me. I mean, it fluctuates every day, but for me a lot of it is emotions and how I try to deal with it. And for me the best thing I can do is write a song and put it out and scream about it and sing about it. And I think the most amazing, most fun part about it is the fact that people can relate to that in our presence in the crowd. I think it feels good to know that I can do that and people actually relate to it. Sometimes.
How's it going?
We're in an interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm Drew.
That's okay. Have a good evening.
That's a lot of it. A lot of it is just from personal experiences, what I've been through in a personal realm, what has affected me to want to be able to voice it out. At the same time, it's really hard. I mean, Javi can tell you, because me and Javi it was just him and me for 6 months before everyone else came. He would sit there in the room and see me, like, everyone had to close their eyes, they'd have to hide their heads, they couldn't look at me, they couldn't really, I'd have to turn out the lights, everyone had to just, I'd have to pretend no one was there to express what I was feeling. So it was kind of more hard for me to get out, because I think a lot of stuff, what I put out, is a lot deeper.
You know, Shadow, I hate to ask a cliche kind of question, if it is a cliche question,
Okay.
but I'm noticing that you're with three fine gentlemen, and there's a guy with a mohawk. He seems all right, and he seems to have played a song or two.
Henry.
Oh, Henry.
You know, you're the only young lady in the band. Do you feel that there's you know? I don't think these guys are really the worst problem as far as sexism is concerned, but you know, I know in the world that that's kind of something that's kind of another superficial bullshit that everyone has to deal with, some kind of discrimination.
Yeah.
Do you feel singled out? Are you martyred, or are you the female icon? Oh, look, she's in a band. What is it?
No.
None of that.
All of it. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
I'm the youngest of 8 kids, technically 10, whatever. But I'm the youngest. I got used to the picking on by guys in a sense, and my mom, love her dearly, but she's the biggest bitch you could ever meet in your life. In a good way, I think, for a girl world. She kind of put on, or should I say, pressed on hard-ass attitude, and I think it kind of did a little stand for her, because now she always tells me to calm down. But I've never really gotten that problem at all. I mean, sometimes, you know, guys or girls at the same time try to take it too far. Guys try to think they can take advantage because I'm a girl. Girls try to think that they can be bitchy because I'm a girl and think that I'll back down, and they try to be the bigger bitch, shall we say. Either way, it won't happen. I think most people say I'm pretty mellow. I mean, I don't really have a problem with somebody if they don't have a problem with me. I tend to be the more, not quiet, but I guess more subdued in the sense I won't scream out and lash unless I have a reason to. So I've never really experienced that at all. I mean, stop saying I mean, Shadow.
I mean, like, you know.
I mean, like, totally.
Nice.
All right, Shadow. I don't want to bug you about this. Just go watch a good show.
Yeah, totally.
I get singled out because she's a girl.